If you want to become a day trader but you're confused on where you should start, this is exactly what I tell people who are just starting out their day trading careers. First things first, this is a long process. You are not going to learn this in 6 months. Maybe with the best mentor sticking right by you, but this is a long process, so be ready for the long haul. The first thing you're going to do is go on YouTube. You're going to type in ICT 2022 mentorship. You're going to watch that entire playlist. It's 43 videos and it's very in-depth. ICT will rant for 30 minutes. He'll rant for 4 hours, but take notes, take very good notes, study it, look at your own charts and compare. Once you've gone through the entirety of that playlist, that should give you a solid understanding on how to trade futures like ICT does. Then you have a few options. You can either use that or you can try to figure out which model you want to trade. And that mentorship that you watch, the 2022 mentorship on YouTube from ICT, he teaches you how to enter into positions using model 2022. I personally don't like using model 2022, but I'd prefer to trade inversion fair value gaps. So if I were you, I would be trading inversion fair value gaps, and now you got to learn how to actually trade those types of entry models. Watching the ICT 2022 mentorship teaches you the language that people use when day trading. But now you need to actually figure out how to enter into a position using inversion fair value gaps in the market. Now, there's a few people's YouTube channels who I would recommend you watch this from. Starting with Patrick and Blake, PB Trading, their content is really good for beginners. They hold your hand, they walk you through exactly how to enter a position with inversion fair value gaps and tell you exactly what they're looking for. I would also consider watching Dodgy. I really like Dodgy's content. I think he's the Christopher Columbus of inversion fair value gaps. He's also really good at them. Once you've watched all of those guys' content, you now have an understanding of how the language is from ICT, and you now have an entry model from Patrick, Blake, or Dodgy. Now it's up to you to do some back testing. Download FX Replay on your computer, get the $30 subscription, and start testing out your entry model. Do that for a few months. Try to get anywhere from a 60, 70, 80% win rate consistently. Once you're able to do that while back testing, and you've done that for a few months, you can move to the live markets and trade on paper. Once you've done that for a few months trading on paper, then you can move on and buy some sort of prop firm. You can do MyFunded Futures, Alphas, you can do Top Step, any of those accounts you can take. Try to pass those accounts, get funded, and keep trading on those accounts, and you'll be able to take a payout.